Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi. Can you guys hear me? Okay, boleh dengar tak? Okay, boleh dengar. Thank you. Boleh nampak saya tak? Can you guys see me? Is it clear? Okay, thank you, Chan. Can you guys see the PowerPoint slide that I share?
Yes, doctor.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm sorry because of last week my laptop cannot be used. So now I'm using the same laptop. Hopefully it's okay. Should be fine. Alright. Actually, it's not a problem. It's not a problem of my laptop. It's just during when I want to start my laptop, the window like updating. Okay, window updating. So it stay like hours, and then sometimes can go be like 1 day for window updating. So I'm lucky because when I go to the um, to see my friend to the shop to repair, and then when he opened my laptop and he said your laptop is okay, just window update. Okay, if we go to some another um, computer shop for repair, they might charge us for format for format. Okay, so it's good for us to know and to have some information about computer. Alright. Okay, same goes when the last time I go to meet okay, this brother named Sobahul. Yeah, Sobahul Computer Solution. His shop uh at Changlun, nearby the Arcade Mara, nearby the clinic Changlun, beside the um uh beside the police station, yeah, at the clinic. So when I go to see him, and then on that time my laptop is a bit hanging, they hang sikit. And then I said my laptop hang, can you please format it for me? And then when he opened it, he go through my laptop and then he said, no need to format lah. We just remove the Kaspersky and then we will do some cleaning. And then I said, how much? He said, no need, just for free. Just for free. And so I don't want to mention any other computer shop, but I think what he do is a very good thing because he's very honest. Although he got the knowledge, he can make money with his knowledge, but still he become very honest to the customer. Okay, so that is about today. Let's start. Okay, we go to chapter 4. We go to chapter 4. You can see the slide I share the purpose of transport. The purpose of transport. So let me move the chatting first. Okay. Why we need transport? Because we need to move anything. Okay, we want to move a person, or we want to move any freight items from one point to another point. Okay, but when we want to move from, okay, let's say let's start talk about person. Let's say you want to move from Changlun, go back to Pahang. Okay, go back to Pahang. And so there are so many criteria you need to consider, such as what type of transportation, is it safety or not. Okay, let's say you want to go by bus, you want to go back by bus. So you will go by online, or you maybe go to the Changlong bus station, and then you will start compare. Okay, is it Mara Liner is better than the Plus Liner or City Link? Okay, you will start compare. Okay, which one have the best facility inside the bus? Okay, some bus got TV, got a USB, got the massage chair. Okay, and then you will start thinking about the time. Is it fast or not? Some bus take 5 hours to go to KL. Some bus they take like 8 hours to arrive to KL. Okay, then you will start thinking about the charge. How much? How much you have to pay? Okay, some bus if you have 24 seat, okay, you have to pay more. But some bus you got more seat 32, 36, you have to pay less but not very comfortable. Okay, so yes, the main purpose of transport is you want to move from point A to point B, but there are any many other factors that person or customer or consumer are looking for when they want to travel. All right. Okay, this is the history of transport and society. You can go through. Okay, then you will start talking about travel and expense. Okay, travel and expense. Okay, when we talk about individual, when you want to move from one point to one point, okay, you will start thinking about what mode of transportation you want to use. You want to use aeroplane, it will be expensive. If you want to use bus, it will be bit uh, less expensive. It's a bit cheaper. Okay, it's a bit cheaper. Okay. So when we go to moving the goods, the freight, okay. So you have to look at the expense also on the mode of transportation. You want to use the cargo lorry or you want to use the train container, okay. And then if like you do courier service, okay, first you want to use the box lorry, or you want to use the van, and then when arrive at the branch of the courier service, let's say Post Laju, okay, then you need other transportation to distribute the freight, the goods. Sometimes you need the van, Post Laju van. I just see it just now. And then sometimes you want to use a motorcycle. Okay, motorcycle. We see GNT start using motorcycle, THL, Skynet. Okay, they use motorcycle. Postajur already, but Postajur they used to deliver the document, surat-surat. The letters we call it documents. Okay, so um, when we talk about moving, when we talk about delivering product, we have to think about the cost. Right. And then beside cost, you also will define the purpose why you want to travel. Okay, so when you want to travel, let's say you want to um you want to check in for hotel, and then you go to Trivago. Let's say you go to booking.com, right? And then they will ask you, are you travel for work, okay, or not? So when you travel for work, of course you have a different need, right? And you have a different you want a different facility. Okay, if you go travel for holiday, what do you want? You want beach, right? And then you want a swimming pool. You want a very nice breakfast. Okay, if you travel for um work, okay, you need a good Wi-Fi, you need a working station inside the hotel room. Okay, so it's go same when you want to travel, when it's go to transportation. Okay, if you want to just go back to your hometown by bus, so it's okay. You can take a 24 seat bus with like 60 ringgit, and then take 8 hours to arrive. No need to rush, right? But when you travel because of work, let's say you have meeting at KL and you work in Pahang, so Pahang to KL, okay, you need to rush. Okay, maybe you need private e-hailing. Okay, you ask for a taxi. Maybe you can drive your own car, or something from Senai to Kuala Lumpur. You can go on the aeroplane. Okay, so the purpose you move from point A to point B, okay, will influence the mode of transportation you use. Okay, let's look at another chapter. Okay, tourism and societal benefit. Okay, tourism is very important because the tourism activity will increase the transportation activity. Okay, when the tourists come, we need more car. Okay, kereta sewa, car for rent. And then let's say in Langkawi, and then they have activity like go on the boat for fishing, and then they want to go island hopping from one island to one island, so they will use boat, they will use ship, and then they also use aeroplane to come from their country, from Algeria, from London, from Australia, okay, from China, from Indonesia. They come to Langkawi by aeroplane. Okay, so when there is no tourism, or the tourism industry go down like now during the COVID-19, so what happened to the transportation industry? Right? Until some person said the transportation industry and the logistic industry in the future will reduce. The demand will shrink. Okay, but we don't know what will happen in another 5 years. What will happen in another 10 years? Maybe things will get better. Things will get better, and the industry um will become better again, right? So tourism is one of aspect that will enhance our economy, will bring inside money from outside country into Malaysia. Okay, and then we have traveling for recreation. Okay, like you use your bicycle. Okay, and then you have your big motorbike for convoy. Let's say you have 1000 cc um bike. Okay, that's transportation just for recreation, not for work, not for daily life using. Okay, if for daily life using, let's say I have car. Okay, outside that I have two car. I have two car. First is my Hilux. Second is my Saga. Some people say, why you need two cars now? Why you need two car when you're alone? Okay. Uh, because my car is I buy it because of purpose of working and life purpose, not for leisure or just for status purpose. No. So my PhD supervisor said, which is my mentor, my Sifu, he did mention to me, Husna, actually it's just example, but I'll just keep it in my brain. He said, Husna, okay, let's example, you have two car. It will increase the risk for you to arrive at office or not. And then on that time, I think why I need two car? Yeah, why I need two car? And then he said, just example stuff. And then he said, okay, okay lah, two car. Okay, if I have two car, it will reduce my risk, not to arrive at the office. On that time, I don't understand. I don't really get it actually. But yes, when I take his advice, although it's just his example, I have two car, so sometimes uh, I forget to refuel my Saga car, so I can go with my Hilux. Okay, sometimes like I go inside my Saga car and then the road tag already expired. Okay, so I go with my Hilux car. Okay, so yes, it will reduce the risk for me to not arrive at office. Okay, so that's purpose of working. My transport purpose for working. Okay, if for purpose for recreation such as big bike, bicycle, or some luxury cars, some ship, boat, apa, okay. Okay, then we go to transport and geography. We already discussed about geography in the previous session, right? About if we have the hill, we have the mountain, we have the lake, we have the sea, okay? How it will influence the mode of transportation that we have to use. Okay, if we have like in Sarawak, we have so many big river. Okay, actually river in Semenanjung in Peninsular Malaysia for people come from Sarawak is look like a drain, macam longkang je, because they have a big uh river in Sarawak which got crocodile inside there. But in Malaysia we don't, like in Kedah, in Sungai Temin, Changlun, we don't ever have crocodile there. I think there's some biawak. Okay, so they need like canoe, I'm not sure canoe, maybe some racket or some little bit ship boat to across the river. Okay, based on the geography, the condition of the place, right? Okay, and then we have a commuting society. What is commuting? Okay, what is commuting? Okay, here it did mention that commuting is we travel from our home, okay, our home, my home, to our workplace, okay, from home to workplace, okay. If you from home to your university, right? Okay. So because almost 70%, 80% of activities of traveling because of work purpose. Study also work. Okay, that's commuting society. If we look in Kuala Lumpur, there we got LRT, MRT, right? Why we don't have LRT, MRT in Kedah? Because of the commuting society in Kuala Lumpur. People go there to work. Okay, the young people um, migrate, move from Perlis, from Kedah, from Kelantan, okay, from Sabah to Kuala Lumpur because of they want to work, they want to make income. Okay, this commuting society. Okay, social upward and downward mobility. the social status. The social status. I think maybe I will discuss more about the social status. Alright. Social status in a different country got this different perspective. Okay. In some country, if you have high education, your status will look higher. Okay. In some country, if you have more knowledge in religion, you will get a higher social status. In some country, if you have more money, you will have a higher social status. So the social status is vary, okay, is different from one location to another location, from group of people to group of people. So let's say example, we look in term of the money status, okay, working status. Okay. Let's say when after a person graduate from, okay, from my previous university, UTP, University Technology Petronas, and then he become an engineer at Petronas company. And then because of the economy turned down, they have to reduce uh, some number of worker. So uh, they have to not fired. They have to stop him from working at the company. So from his income 10,000 when he quit from the job, okay, stop working at the company, maybe his income will reduce to 5,000. Okay, so this means social downward, social downward. So maybe from when he is an engineer, he got a welfare. Okay, his car is welfare. So when his social status go downward, okay, because he quit from the job, and then he has to sell the welfare and buy a buy um buy a proton, okay, buy a Vios, okay, some a little bit cheaper car. Okay, so when the social status go beyond or go downward, it will influence the type of transportation that we decide. Okay, that's because of the money. That's because of the social situation, because of the income. Okay, because of the income. Okay, if a social upward, let's say a person, okay, and suddenly he got some status in the community. He got dato, he got Tan Sri, he got, yeah, something, right? So because of the status, maybe he want to change the car from the uh, Proton Saga to the Mercedes or Passat or anything that a good car, better car, because of the status. Okay, because of the status. So um usually the social status will influence the type of transportation that we decide. Usually, okay, usually. We talk about majority. Okay, transport impact on the society. Okay, okay. Transport impact on the society is very, very important. It's very, very important. Okay, such as um when we introduce a faster train, kereta api laju, okay, fast train, okay, so it will be easier for people to go to work. Okay, even people that stay at Ipoh, Perak can work at Kuala Lumpur go on the KTM train at 6:30 a.m. and then arrive at 7:30 or 8 a.m. and then they go on e-hailing to work, arrive at office at 9. And then at 6, they take the e-hailing, go back to the KTM train station, go back to Ipoh, 7, 8 p.m. already arrive Ipoh, can have dinner with the family. Okay. Okay, last slide for chapter 4. So it is just a conclusion. Okay. So as a conclusion, transport will make a major contribution to the society. Okay. In terms of a person to move from one location to location, and also when we want to do a freight movement, okay, nak memindahkan barang, okay, industri. Okay, let's say you have factory, okay, awak ada kilang at Bukit Kayu Hitam, okay, Bukit Kayu Hitam Industrial Park, okay, you have a factory, kilang besar, and then you produce like every day 1,000 units. Okay. How come you want just to sell your product around Changlun, around Bukit Kayu Hitam, around Alustar, right? It's just kind of impossible. So what you have to do is you have to deliver your product to another region. Okay, you find a lorry, you find truck container. Okay, and then you can deliver your product from Bukit Kali Hitam Industrial Park to Johor Bahru, to Pahang, to Kuala Lumpur, and then you bring to Klang, and then you ship your product to China, you ship your product to Indonesia, you ship your product to Brazil, anywhere. Okay, so because of the transportation, it will not just make person movement easier, but also increase the economy activities. So this is for chapter 4. This is for chapter 4. Let's check out chapter 5. Let's check out chapter 5. I will go just roughly on chapter 5. You guys can go back later when you guys get the book. I will share which page you have to read. Okay. Okay. Chapter 5. Okay, previously I talked about economy, transportation will and economy. Good transportation system will increase the economy activities. Right? Okay, so now we have. Oh, I have to share chapter 5. Sorry. Do you see the slide chapter 5?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, thank you. Alright. Okay, chapter 5. Supply and demand. Okay. What we taught in this slide is not supply and demand of um, any freight, any items, any product. We're not talking about supply and demand of product, but we're talking about supply and demand of transportation. Supply and demand of transportation. Okay. Let's say okay, number of student in UUM increase. Okay, increase. Let's say now we have 2,000 student, and then next year, university decide to increase the student number to 4,000. To 4,000. Okay, so the demand for the transport will increase. you need more bus to move from your Inesis to lecture hall. You need more car to move from Inasis to Changlun. It is mean by supply and demand of transportation. Okay, let's go if government want to increase the number of factory, menambahkan bilangan kilang at Kulim Industrial Park. Alright, when they decide to increase the number of factory, menambahkan bilangan kilang at the Kulim Industrial Park, of course, governments must make sure that they have a good transportation system. When I say system, is including the road, okay, jalan yang baik. Do you know how many accident happen in Pasir Gudang? If you go to Pasir Gudang, in a based on my experience, for me, okay, I go to Pasir Gudang. Yes, the road is big like highway, although it's a highway. Highway Pasir Gudang got 3 lane. Ada 3 lorong. One side got 3 lane, and then the another side got 3 lane. Okay, why 3 lane? Because of got lorry, got truck, lorry container go on the road. On the same time, on the same time, also got car, also got motorcycle. It's very dangerous for me the road is dangerous, okay, because all mode of transportation is there, from the big lorry container until the small C70 motorcycle on the same road. Yeah, it's 3 lane, but because of the driver behavior, every day we got accident on the road, and then the condition of the road also very bad. If you are new with the Pasir Gudang highway road, you will might shock because of the road condition. Suddenly got bumper, suddenly got a hole, suddenly the road is not smooth. So for me, after like 1 month, and then I can read the situation of the road. I know, okay, in front here, after the bridge, after this corner, got this bump, okay. Here we got road, got so many truck or lorry will go from this road. So when the demand when the demand for the transportation is increased because of the increase of the population, and also increase of the economic activities, okay, manufacturing, okay, manufacturing, right? So it will increase the demand for transportation, okay. Will increase the number of population in one area, and also increase the economic activities. It will also increase the demand of transportation. Will increase the demand of transportation. Okay. Alright. Okay, transport economy. Okay, transport market. When we talk about transport market, okay, transportation is a market. Okay, market composed of suppliers and transport services and users of this service. Okay, when we talk about market, so market uh, will include everybody, the stakeholder. Okay, it's like stakeholder. They include everybody that will affected with the transportation. Okay, so we have government. Okay, government that make a regulation for the transportation, and then the government also uh, provide some public transportation such as what red bus right in Kuala Lumpur, and then we have a company, okay, company that provide transportation like AirAsia, like e-hailing, we have Grab, and then got company that produce transportation. Okay, we have Proton, we have Prodwa, we have BMW, we have Mercedes, Toyota. Okay, and then we have uh, user, we as user, also in the market, we as user. Okay, and then also in industry we have third party, third party logistic. Okay, when you have a company, okay, let's say you are manufacturing. Kasi nampak apa lah. Let's say you produce a product. Okay, you produce a product, but you have warehouse, but you don't have a transportation. So you need to ask transportation from other company. So the other company is third party logistic. Okay, third party logistic. Okay, supply. So I just talking about third party logistic. Okay, third party own. Okay, own transportation. When you have your own transportation, you have your own lorry. Okay, so no big deal when you have your own. Okay, demand curve. Of course, the demand curve, we have a go up demand and go down demand. Okay, the demand based on the need and want. Okay, jadi permintaan bergantung kepada keperluan dan juga permintaan. Alright, so the demand will increase when first the number of population increase, second when the industrial activity increase, and then there are any other factors that increase the demand when we go to want. Okay, want. Okay, kehendak. When people have money, they have more, they want more. Okay, they want more. Okay, just for demand curve, you can go back and read about demand curve. More supply and demand. Okay, so what derive demand? Okay, what derive demand? Because you want to travel. Okay, because you want to travel, because you need to deliver your product. Okay, so it will create demand. Create demand. Okay. Transport supply. Okay, there are so many company that produce transport. Okay, that produce transport, that sell transport. Like Suzuki, okay. If car like Proton, and then minibus, ship. Okay, so many company that produce transportation. Okay, for me, there are more supply. We can buy transportation anytime. Okay, more we have bundle of supply. Our technology is very good. Okay, but it's depend on the economy of the people. Okay, transport supply is very, very good. Okay, transport demand. Let I say demand based on the needs and also people want. Okay, demand maybe go up, maybe go down, but supply for me is always good. You ask will always good. You have money, you can buy. Okay, you can buy. But if you as a supplier, you have to look what the customer need. Okay, customer able to buy or not. Okay. Okay, you can go back and read. Okay, for the slide, nothing much. It's like how you want to predict demand, okay? But for chapter 5, the concept is supply and demand of the transport. Supply and demand of transport. For me, supply is always good. We have so many supplier, we have technology, okay? But demand sometimes will be increased, sometimes will be decreased, okay? And demand also will be very different based on the location, okay? On the location. Better economy, a place that have a good economy will demand more transportation. Place that have more people, high high volume of population will demand more transportation. That's it. That's the concept. Okay. So for the rest, you can go back. You can read. If you don't understand, you can ask me, even personally by WhatsApp. Okay, even personally by WhatsApp. But for chapter 5, is we just discussed two things again: transportation, supply, and demand. There are so many factors that influence the supply and demand, but always remember, for me, supply is always good, but demand will be very different between location, between country, based on first the economic activities, second because of the population. Okay, so that's it from me today. That's it from me today. You have 3 minutes left. Uh, any question for now? Any question for now? If nothing, you can ask me later.
No, doctor.
Okay, so thank you very much for your time. Uh, if anybody get the book, please let me know. I already post your book. Uh, if you want to do a manual attendance, you can put it in WhatsApp. And then here I refresh. So that's it for today. If anybody have nothing to ask and you already scan your barcode. So thank you very much for your time and have a nice day. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, doctor.
Um,
Thank you, doctor.
welcome.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor.
Most welcome. Take care.
Assalamualaikum doktor.
Mm-hmm.
Saya
Welcome.
Muhammad Azhar.
Okay, dengar.
Saya tak bayar lagi buku tu.
Belum
Boleh bayar lagi ke? Boleh bayar lagi kan?
Um, hari tu ada order tak?
Order.
Tak apa macam ni. Tolong WhatsApp dekat saya.
Okay.
Nama. And then
Okay.
cakaplah kata tadi saya tanya sekian-sekian kan. Saya belum bayar lagi. Saya akan reply. I will reply you.
Okay, boleh. Sebab ni doktor dah post yang dah bayar kan?
Saya post semua.
Oh ya ke? Aduh. Saya takut doktor post yang dah bayar je. Tak apa nanti mungkin doktor check balik kan?
Saya yes, saya post yang dah bayar, yang
Okay.
bagi slip tu kan.
Ha.
Tapi kalau yang shipping yang 80 sen, 40 sen tu saya tak kisah pun. Bayar tak bayar saya dah post dah.
Oh, faham. Tak apa nanti saya WhatsApp doktor. Nanti kalau doktor kata doktor dah post sekali saya punya, saya bayar.
Baik,
Okey, terima kasih doktor.
terima kasih juga.